Hi, welcome back. This is Christine with Everyday Living, and today we're going to talk about my panning projects. So what makeup have I been using up? A little bit. I got a couple empties for you, and I've added a few things too. I wanted to kind of expand my panning since now I'm able to wear makeup every day, and so let's get started. So in no particular order, we're going to go. I'll save the empty ones for like last. The first thing I have been doing, one of the first things I've been panning is this Milani bronzer. It's the number 2 Sun Kissed Silk Matte bronzer from Milani. And it has a bit of hard pan in it. You can see it's a little, there you go. See how it's a little dark around the edges where the lines are? And what I do with that is I actually take a spoolie. I have like a spoolie here. There we go. And I will just scrape off. Try to do it backwards. And I'll scrape off a little bit of that darkness. There. And I've got it all over my paperwork now. But anyway, it just scrubs off just a little bit. So if you ever get hard pan in your eyeshadows or blushes or anything, this one just particularly has that issue and it makes it hard to pick up. And I have to scrape it off. I don't know if that's cheating on getting through it, but anyway, my goal on this is just to hit pan. And as you can see, I have somewhat of a little, I can get the camera on it. There we go. A little bit of a dip going in there, not quite, right in the middle. And I'm doing okay with it. I kind of stepping away from bronzer a little bit, but I will be using this more in like my crease and a transition shade in my eyeshadow, so we'll see. I just want to hit pan on it somewhere. That's my goal. Next I have, let's see what I have in here. I have my, I don't know if you can see this. This is my Age Perfect Radiant Concealer by L'Oreal. And this is where I was last time. And this is where I am now. So I have been using it. I'm finding more and more that I don't have much discoloration, but what I do have are bags. So I'm going to be trying some new techniques on just getting rid of the bags. So I don't need a ton of concealer. I find that just taking my foundation up to under my eyes, and I don't want to layer too many products, but just taking that foundation up there, and then I'm going to try putting a little bit of concealer, lighter concealer, right in that dark bag line, and see how that works. I didn't have time to do it today, but as you can see, I am moving through this pretty well, and hopefully we'll see more progress on that next time, maybe finished. Next, I have my eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 in Smokeout. And I am using this up. I can still get it in there. I can still use it. It's getting shorter. It's a little wiggly in there, but it's okay. I'm using it to tightline. I don't use a lot of eyeliner. I just tightline the upper eyelashes because I have very hooded eyes. So there's that. That one I'm hoping to get through soon. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then from the previous project, I've got the Airbrush Flawless Filter Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. And again, we talked about how this one was, it just evaporated all by itself, so I didn't get many uses out of it. There's a teeny bitty at the bottom, but it's coming out like spit, and so I'm done with it. Whether I would repurchase this or not, I'd like to if I knew I was going to be able to use it, because I like the Urban Decay All Nighter, but it's kind of like using hairspray, so it's like special occasion. I like this for every day because it does help with the makeup staying on longer, and it's not drying on the skin. It doesn't feel tight or weird or anything. So I'm considering it, but because I just kind of wasted a whole bottle, I'm iffy. And then also I finished my Buxom. Can you see that there? It's pretty done. This was in Dolly lip gloss, and I love the Buxom lip glosses, so I'm so excited to finish one. There you can see the thing in the bottom. There we go. And yeah, so I'm hoping to replace that with something else, but yeah, so excited about that one. Now, what I'm going to do to add more in, got a mess going on here with powder. What I'm going to roll in for a lip gloss, I'm going to roll in this lip gloss by Sydney Grace. It's in Shaylee, the color Shaylee. And I like this lip gloss. I've been wearing it, but it wasn't like this before. It's very nurturing. It stays on a long time, but it does give this like sticky factor. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see the like goopy. So I might keep it by my chair where I sit and watch TV and stuff, and just kind of use it as a softener, as a moisturizer on my lips and go through it. But it kind of reminds me of the Maybelline lifter glosses. It's got that consistency, a little thick. It stays on a really long time and very nourishing. So I do enjoy it, but yeah. But I do want to get that through my collection, especially because it's getting tacky and I don't remember being that way before. Let's see. Also from Charlotte Tilbury, I'm going to roll in a new thing. This is the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand Finish Easy Highlighter. So this is that one that everyone's so excited about and couldn't get it. I bought it when it probably got real hot not too long ago. Can you guys see that? There you go. And it is really pretty. And it adds such a glow. But it's goopy. It gets dried on the tip. And I just want to get it through my... because it's not going to last long. Can you see that? Maybe that's helpful. Anyway, I want to get through that. What I use it for is instead of blush, I will use this because it's got some color to it and it's got the gloss and it's just a nice natural look. I don't tend to layer up a lot of shine on my face. I don't like to. Oh, I could use a touch-up right now, I'm telling you. This camera's too good. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I also have a lip liner. I found this. This is 24/7 Urban Decay Rush Lip Liner. And every time you can see that it wiggles a little bit, but every time I use it and sharpen it, it gets a little... there we go. It gets a little wiggly in there, so we'll see how long it's drying out, just a little bit. Man, I can't get this to... there we go, focus, there we go. It works really good with this lip gloss from Sydney Grace. Actually, let me put that next to it. Looks pretty together. So I have been kind of wearing that out and just not loading up on that lip gloss. There we go. It does look good together, actually. Okay, and then one more thing I'm going to add to my list. Actually, no, not one more thing, but one more singular thing. That makes sense. This is a Becca, which Becca's no longer with us. They are out of business. This is a Becca under eye powder. Or no, it's not the under eye powder. It's just a translucent, I would call it. It's got a little bit of color to it. There you go. And it has just such a small amount. And I use it just basically like in my T-zone. Let's see if I can get you an idea of where it is in here. See? See this very teeny bottom right here? I don't know if you could see it. Anyway, just a little bit left. I thought, oh heck, I'll just use that up and put it in a pet project. And then what I've decided, I was going through all of my eyeshadows, my single eyeshadows, and seeing what I have. And I have a lot of Sydney Grace ones. They're mostly glue. I have a couple Coastal Scents and a couple something else. But basically my Sydney Grace, which I love, and I have a few of their palettes too, or only one palette, 2 palettes. Anyway, I put these little combinations together for myself, so I can go through them. So my goal on these, to get the use out of them, is using each 2 times. So like no palette left, no pan left behind kind of thing. So what we've got here, I'll go through and show it to you. Today I'm wearing, see if I can get it out here. I've got Pismo. Let's see if I can do this for you. Pismo there. Then in a darker color, let's see. There. Now you can see it. There's Pismo. Then this darker shade. I hand it to these beauty YouTubers who like do these swatches all the time. And then a pretty blue. And this is what I actually have on my lids today. So here's this. Terrible swatches. And this is how it looks on the lids. So I put the lighter color in the transition, and then I put the darker color on the end and in the crease, and then I got the blue going there. So we've got the light one's Pismo, the darker one is Beyond, and the blue one is Butte Valley. So I've already used that combination one time. Next combination, which I've already worn one time, is this one. It's more in a greens. So let's see if I can get this here. Same kind of thing. I think this one's called, let's see what this one's called. This one is Ice Mocha. Then we have a green one here. This is not swatching well, I think because I wiped my skin with a wipey. But it is a really pretty green. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then we have this gold green. Oh, so pretty. This gold shimmery green right here. So the darker green is Willow. I'm sorry, it's Wildlife. And the shimmery gold green is Escape. And there you go. You can see that. Oh, look, cover that up. My hand. And they're really easy to blend in. They're beautiful, beautiful shades. And then last but not least, I have Drift. Really nice light. I haven't used these shades yet. And I think these are more purpley shades. This one's Winter Wonder. Then we've got, oops. So the first one's Drift, Winter Wonder, and then here we have this darker one is called Concrete Road. And then this beautiful shimmer one here is called Happy Accident. Just so pretty. And then you've got those right there. There you go. Ignore those those are just blood vessels popping and bruising and whatever have you. And this is just for my sweater. Those pretty colors. I can't wait to wear the purples. I love purples. So there you go. And my goal again for each one of those is use each one twice, each pan twice. And that's no pan left behind. Okay. So that's it for my panning project and my usage project. I'm doing pretty good. I'll give you some updates later on in February about what I'm doing now for my skincare, how it's changed since I've been off chemo, what makeup I'm using now since it's been off chemo. As you can tell, I'm getting eyelashes back, hair back, and now we're like on a whole new game, changing things around. Everything's different now that I've been off chemo. It's not the same as before chemo, but it certainly isn't the same as being on chemo. So there's changes and there's adaptations that need to be made. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, want to keep up with the progress, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below and let me know if you're working on anything or if you have favorites and what you think of panning. Is this something you do or is this something you don't do? Do you watch those videos? I enjoy them. I like to see people using up what they have. But I have to say it makes me feel better when I've used something up that when I go out and buy something new. So anyway, you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.